Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So things are underway. Real chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Seedorf. This is a promising build-up. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Tries to play it through. Suarez has it out wide and in space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Knocks it into space.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Messi. Nedved. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Yaya Toure.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Good effort from distance. And he's managed to gift it back. Milan still without a single shot on target. Well, that has not gone well. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. That's a shade optimistic. Quality ball. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Luis Suarez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Manchester United really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he cuts out the supply. Vieira. And it's Nedved. Picks up, and the finish! Goal, Milan! And Milan have the lead.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Thuram. Here's Vieira. Good read, needed to be. Deftly away. Tries to pass it through. Plays it across. Deftly away. And here's Suarez.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Suarez.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And this is Luis Suarez, shapes to shoot! Thuram getting this one clear. Bergomi. Oh, can he get onto this? Not the most accurate pass. Thuram. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Milan come in leading by just the odd goal.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Milan leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Hazard. Aimed beyond the defence. Nedved.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Seedorf. Luis Suarez. Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And he can clear it away.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Yaya Toure. It's a searching pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Nedved, who's set up one goal so far. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Bergomi. Ferdinand. Lobbed in behind. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vieira. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Chance, surely! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Well, they've got it again. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Vieira. Yaya Toure. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Probing pass. Well read, nice interception. Yaya Toure can so cleverly bypass the press. Yaya Toure looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, they can break here. Thuram. Yaya Toure. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pinches it off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, well played, lovely. Takes a shot! And that's a sharp finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10.
So we have movement on both benches.
Numero 42.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And here's Hullet. They're urging him to shoot. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Eto'o going forward, and he's managed to get free. Great vision. It's a promising position. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that is out of play. Milan can consider themselves just about safe now. Yaya Toure. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's the keeper's ball.
Manchester United truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Oh, some astute defending there. He's got away. That's a good foray he's making. Vieira. Lampard. He shifted it to the flank. Neymar. Bellingham. Driving on and making good progress. And he has been fouled there. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a lovely, neat pass. Can he get it through? And that's that. Milan are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Milan definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Now it's Messi. And here's Suarez.
They don't come much harder, Peter, than Giuseppe Bergomi, and I can tell you that from personal experience.
Traditional Italian.
Even his handshake is hard, but a level setter when it comes to discipline and organisation, not to mention his leadership qualities.
Don't argue with him. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Cruyff! Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, it's terribly wayward. And they've got rid. Nedved. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Desai. Turan. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Good read, needed to be. Seedorf is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Milan still without a single shot on target. And here's Messi. And this is Goetze. Tries a shot! Goal! Milan! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting.
And Seedorf! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Thuram. Great ball, and he's in here. He's strife. Thuram can get it clear. Mbappe, and he's lost his man here. Messi. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Manchester United are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Vieira. Oh, they could break here. And this is Messi. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. He's picked his way through. Looking to wriggle clear of his marker. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Azar. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Yaya Toure conjures time and space where few can. Shapes to shoot! And he's quick to get rid. Nedved producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. No, he refuses to take the bait.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bergomi gets across and deals. And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Milan come in leading by just the odd goal.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Milan have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Down to business again.
Milan can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Desai. Messi. Closing in on goal. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that is exemplary defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nedved with the short one. And it's Thuram. And this is Nedved. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Messi. Messi ploughing through the middle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Mbappe. He's beaten. Oh, a gilt-edged chance. Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught and again. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Sostituzione per il Milan.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Nedved, who's short. Showing good feet.
Cambio di giocatore. L'affluenza di quest'oggi
The central goal of the season, contender, if only.
Nedved just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
They've played it short. Now it's Nedved. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And he's intervened well there. Yaya Toure.
That was lovely, that.
Is there any... And Yaya Toure! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yaya Toure clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan get their fourth corner. And it's been taken short. Bergamy clears without hesitation. And it's Yaya Toure. It's a pretty loose pass. He's in a great position here. And that's another fine save. They're up to 5 corners now. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
It's a throw-in. Vieira. Can he finish? And here's Neymar.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Nedved. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Hullet. And now they can clear their lines. Nedved. Bergomi. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Nedved looking to play it into the box. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And it's lofted through here. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. And here's Nedved. And here's Bale. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vieira proves too strong, too smart. Now, can they get him away? Goes for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
It's a sharp pass.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Toure providing an outlet on that flank. And here's Mohamed Salah. And the number on the board is 3. He's a sharp little ball here. Thuram. Vieira. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nicely shaped ball. Desai. And that's that. Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it.